Well, we are talking all about eggs and the fact that their prices are going up. So we're going to give you a recipe exclusively on KSHB.com on how to stretch them. Beth Barton, the owner of Succotash in Kansas City. Good. How you doing? So what are we making?
I'm going to make a Jasmine slivered almond French toast. It's a great way to stretch eggs. It works out to be about a single egg a person, and it's a delicious way to get something custardy, eggy, and wonderful and inexpensive. So start out with about 10 eggs. It really depends on the size of the eggs, but like roughly 10 is about right for about a 9-inch pan.
Okay.
So I'm going to crack these and good morning.
And this is actually a recipe that you can make in advance, Beth tells me.
It is. You can do it the night ahead of time and let it sit overnight and then bake it off in the morning. And the thing about this is great is you can start with just a base custard like this and add anything you like to it. So you add a little bit of heavy cream, roughly about a half a cup. You want to add about 1/4 of a cup of sugar. And again, none of this is very precise, which is kind of what's wonderful about it.
Kind of clean out that pantry a little bit.
For sure. And you can do it savory as well and like stud it with bacon or ham or anything else that you want to use up. This is a little bit of jasmine essence, but you could just as easily use an almond or a vanilla, pretty much anything. Give it a good whisk. And if you were able to notice it before I whip them all up, the color of the yolks gives it this wonderful color to the custard, and that's because it's a local egg and they really have just a rich, wonderful flavor.
What kind of bread are we doing?
I am using just a traditional thick-cut white bread from Roma Bakery, which is a local bread, but you can use a brioche, you can use a rye even, and do something with cherries. It's really limited only to your own imagination, which is what I think is great about this. It's also very easy for kids. You can layer peanut butter and jelly in between it. I mean, you can find your favorite cheesecake, drizzle a little bit of that on top of it. This time of year, there's a lot of fresh homemade farmers market jam going on that'll also give you kind of a nice fruit flavor. And if you can see, I'm very simply just kind of spiraling it around the pan.
And how many pieces of bread are you going to use?
I'm going to use about 8. So even if you save all of your bread ends for the week and use this as French toast, it really is a great way to just kind of use everything up. Now here's the trick. Here we go. You ready?
We're ready.
Woohoo! Super exciting.
That is some kind of elegant.
She's so pretty.
Yes.
All right, now you take the last little piece, really dunk it.
Okay.
And then just kind of squish it up together because, you know, precision is everything. Jam it in the empty spot and make kind of a little delicious bread floret. And then you take what's left and just pour it over the top. And that'll really soak into the bread, make it delicious.
How long are we going to bake that for?
We're going to bake it at like 350 for about 40 minutes. Top it off with some slivered almonds. And then a tiny bit of orange zest, which gives it kind of a lovely finish.
Does it kind of brighten up the egg custard as well?
It does. It adds a nice little amount of citrus and just kind of a little bit of the orange oil in the top of it. And then if I were letting this sit overnight, I would typically just put a plate over the top of it to really soak it into the custard, because you can see it'll do that.
That is absolutely gorgeous. Beth Barton, everybody, from Succotash in Kansas City, giving us this recipe. It is below this video, so you just click on it, make it at home.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Nice to be here.